cuties! Welcome back to my channel, The Royal Diaries. I am Gigi Nichelle, and here we're going to talk about all things fashion, fashion entrepreneurship, and just the glam life of fashion that you all want to be a part of. My brand is called Elle Royalty Clothing, where I make clothes that are inspired by Barbie, Harajuku fashion, and everything pretty and pink. Today's topic is a little bit of a difficult one, but I think it's something that needs to be discussed. What I'm going to be talking with you today is about what to do and how to put up with rejection in the fashion industry. If you are a designer or an artist or any type of creative, then you're going to want to continue to watch this video as I help you and give you advice on how to deal with the rejection that you are going to get working in the fashion industry. One of the first things I want to talk about is having a thick skin. Now I know this is very cliche, so hopefully you didn't click off the video already and say, I've heard this, I've Googled this, everybody says this. Really, it is a very, very, very much true thing that you're going to need to have. I'm not saying that you need to be a doormat and let people walk all over you and put up with a bunch of things. I'm just saying you are going to need a lot of thick skin because you're going to get people's just really blunt critiques of you as a person, you as an artist, you with your construction and fabrication. All of those things are going to happen in the fashion industry, so you're going to have a thick skin. However, knowing who you are as a person, knowing who you are as a designer, and really believing in yourself, in your craft, in your art, it will really help you immensely because you will exude that confidence that people are looking for. So even if you aren't confident, and once again, this is another cliche thing of faking it till you make it, you do have to do that because there are so many people who will see you as an upcoming designer, independent designer, and they might not take you seriously, or they might think that you really don't know all that you're talking about, or you don't know even your brand or your styling or anything like that. But you have to really go in with all the confidence in the world, and if they look at something that you made and say that is the ugliest thing they have ever seen and no one will ever buy it, then you will need to have the confidence to sit back and say, okay, got it. I actually just sold 10 of these yesterday, but thank you for your time. I will take it to someone else. And just know that sometimes people embrace designers that aren't as seasoned as you. So maybe you've been in the fashion industry for a long time. Maybe you have worked on many projects. Maybe you've done like 20 things, but people embrace maybe a designer that's maybe done one thing. And sometimes that happens, but you're just going to have the confidence in yourself and in your art and what you believe in, and keep pursuing you and yourself to be successful, because you don't want to start copying someone else or being jealous and envious. And I know all those things are just very human emotions, and it's a very human thing to do, but at the same time, you need to let that go. People are just going to embrace whoever they're going to embrace. Maybe they just made one pullover and it's just super cute and people love it and it just became a thing, but you've been making hoodies for 15 years and you're wondering why no one's buying your hoodies. Like, it just might be a thing. But my advice is to just know who you are, keep practicing your art, keep putting it out there, just because it's something that's going to happen. And it does hurt a lot to see someone else who just jumped on the scene and everyone is booking and they're getting sold out and all these things, and you've been trying to get sold out for 10 years. It is very challenging, it is very hard, but at the same time, keep trying and keep believing in yourself. Another thing I want to mention, which kind of goes into that, is people might put you in a box that maybe you don't want to be in. I can tell you, as a Black woman designer that designs pink Barbie Harajuku, a lot of people don't expect that. When I'm doing my runway shows and you see this Harajuku pink Barbie girls coming out on the runway and all the models are looking all pink and cute and everything, I will say 9 times out of 10, people are not expecting a black woman at the end coming in doing the Sailor Moon pose. That is not what they're expecting. They are expecting someone completely different. Usually when they see me or see my picture, things like that, people are expecting a certain, I want to say urban, but I don't want to say that, but people expect a urban looking brand. They automatically think urban. They don't think Harajuku, Barbie, Junior's Contemporary. They think possibly that I do maybe a street style or something like that. There is nothing wrong if that's your aesthetic and that's what you want to do. There is nothing wrong with doing that. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying for me personally, that's not what I do. So, but when people immediately see me, I know that's what they think. And I can tell on runway shows just based on, I mean, I'm coming right out and people are sitting in the front row, so I can hear what the chatter is. So I can hear it. And I can hear their reaction of like, it's a black woman. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I just hear it and I know. And the applause gets louder and it's very much like, oh, well, that was unexpected, So people will try to put you in a box. People will try to say your designs or your art is one thing when you believe it is not. That's just what working in the industry is like. And like I said previously, you are going to have a thick skin and you are going to have to understand and know that people are going to make a lot of assumptions about you. I'll probably do another video about this, about being a woman in business and being a black woman in business, but there's a lot of stereotypes and a lot of negativity that you've probably already thought of right now that you can think of that has happened to me or people think that I am like. So I try to combat that by just being who I am, being very, very confident in who I am, very confident in the designs I make and standing behind my designs and my construction and my just whole being of who I want to be. So that's really what helps me through the day. Now, I do get times where I am not confident. I do get times where I am very, very just crying and upset about where I am in my design life and where my business is, or if I didn't make that sale that I thought I was going to make. But it's okay. Having feelings are very valid. Being upset is very valid. Crying is very valid. I suggest people cry all the time. I'm like, please cry, scream. Really, don't do it so people start getting all weird. Your neighbors get like, what's going on over there? But if you do have to cry and be sad and be upset, this is what I do. People have told me things that are hurtful. I start writing them down, writing down my feelings so that I can understand why I'm hurt, why I feel this way, and then honestly, I crumple it up, rip it up, throw it out, and I feel so much better because it's just like a weight that has lifted off of me. I highly suggest write down, your feelings and feel your feelings. Don't try to hold those things in. It's just not worth it. There will be opportunities that fall through. There will be opportunities that you think is going to be great and it's going to launch you and then they don't. It's happened to me. It has happened to me, I promise you. But there is no need for you to feel like you need to give up on your dreams and give up what you love doing and giving up on your art just because someone said no. Their word is not the end all be all. I don't think that you should also struggle for your art. I really believe there is room for everyone. There's enough money around. There's enough people who will buy into your art that you don't feel like you need to struggle or compromise who you are or compromise your ethics or compromise your art just to get launched how you would like to. Obviously, there is going to be some compromising, but you don't need to compromise just the core of you to be an artist, to be a designer, to be a creative. Just believe in yourself, believe in your art, have the confidence that your art will be what it is. There's so many stories of so many artists and all different types of mediums that have tried to have their work presented on a large scale and they've been rejected so many times. That sucks. Like, it really does. And then when it finally becomes a thing, everyone is in love with it. It becomes a big sensation and people kind of use that story as a like, hey, look, everyone, this person submitted their thing 20 times, it got rejected, but on the 21st one, it got accepted. It sucks that that's kind of how it has to be sometimes, but if you have the confidence in yourself, you will not give up on your dream no matter how many times someone said no to you. You will keep pushing and creating and pushing yourself and challenging yourself so that you don't have to struggle any longer. So in conclusion, I just want you all to believe in yourself, believe in your art, believe in the person that you are, who you're going to be, and work on yourself. If there's anything that someone says, look at yourself, step away from it and look at yourself and be that person. See what you can do to better yourself. Thank you all for watching my video. I hope you found it super informative. I hope it helps you on your journey as a creative, as an artist, as a designer. I hope you really take my advice and just keep believing in yourself and believe in your art. If you want to find me online, you can go to lroyaltyclothing.com, where you can find all of my designs and all the latest looks that I have designed. You can also check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. All those links are in the box below. And if you have any questions or just want to drop any messages to me, feel free to drop them in the box below and I will get back to you about anything. Feel free to check out any of my other videos on YouTube where we talk all things fashion and fashion entrepreneurship together. And let me know how you're doing. Please drop a comment in the box below and let me know how you're doing. Let me know about your store, or let me know about if you're thinking about jumping into the fashion industry. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can get notified when all my new videos are coming out each and every month. So until next time, stay cute and stay unique, cuties. Bye!